Max. Max. Nigga, wake the fuck up. We got a video to do.
You are now tuning in to a special presentation of the Q's and P's podcast.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
Action.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Max QP, keeping it P, on a special presentation of the Q's and P's podcast. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Hope y'all save me a plate. And leave a comment on what y'all favorite Thanksgiving dish is. I want to know. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
You got it all right. Either Lola, Lolo, Lo, or Lola Bunny, whichever one.
So make sure you also tune into her podcast, the Lois Lounge podcast.
It's called The Lounge with Lo podcast, and you can find it on Instagram. And yeah, until we go higher, shit.
What meal for Thanksgiving would you rather not have? Is that a few meals that we don't like? Thanksgiving, you would rather your family not cook?
I don't know. I'd be greedy on Thanksgiving. I don't know. Honestly, I can really do without. Like, I can do without, like, maybe, like, green beans and corn and all that. Like, I don't care about all that. But,
I'm sorry, what?
like, green beans or, like, corn, like, I don't really care about that.
Green beans and corn.
I don't know, like, I prefer greens, though. Like, I think green beans go with, like, regular meals. I feel like for Thanksgiving, you gotta show out. Like, you gotta...
True. Yeah, you gotta cook some shit that you haven't cooked
in
all
a minute,
year.
yeah. Like, you know that you don't cook on a daily. And I just feel like green beans is something... It's common, like,
Right.
for a meal. So, I don't want the common stuff. Give me some stuff that we ain't seen, like how you said, all year. Like, you know? Then, them leftovers...
Be lasting for weeks. Leftovers be lasting for
too long. And you know, in a black family household, dang, I gotta finish these leftovers to, like, you know, to get some else, you know?
Exactly. Do you feel like Thanksgiving is necessary when we eat every day?
Yeah, because I feel like it gives us that special time to connect with, like, family, you know, and friends that we haven't seen in a minute, like, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like even though we do eat every day or, you know, could eat every day, I feel like Thanksgiving especially just brings you closer, like, to your people and to, like,
Definitely.
you know, get to maybe, like, relearn them, you know, because I know for me personally, you know, I don't talk to my family every single day or, like, you know, everybody that I see, like, you know, on Thanksgiving every single day, so.
Thanksgivings like aren't really like the same. You know,
True.
sometimes throughout the year we go through family, you know, issues. Some of that stuff, you know, it can't really, you know, be helped. And seeing people that you haven't seen in a minute, you know, almost like a funeral. If you think about it, if you think about it, what happens at funerals? When we see people we haven't seen in a minute, then after the funeral is over, we eat food that we probably haven't ate in a minute, you know?
That's true.
So in a way, Thanksgiving is also a time to bring people together.
Together, yes.
For those that just look at it as like just another day, also look at it as a time that you get to see one of your favorite cousins or your favorite, you know, family member that you haven't seen in ages.
True.
And now you have something to catch up on, tell them how everything's been going. If you're in college, tell them about your semester.
Just open up and, you know, share with your family, because they're your family at the end of the day, you know?
Exactly.
So it's like, you can't be closed off, like, you know? So you will want to open up and, you know, let your family know and let your friends know, like, you know, what you've been up to. And I feel like Thanksgiving is a time to where you can really do that. It opens up that space, you know?
I feel like, at least nowadays, like, are your friends really your friends?
Me personally, hell yeah, because I watch who I associate myself with, you know? And my friends are more like family. So it's like the people who I associate myself with is not just, somebody that I, like, you know, probably just met or not even, I mean, I can't say that because you never know who God
Yeah.
you know, put into your life. But I just feel like you have to know who you are as a person and who you are going to associate yourself with to determine if that person is really your friend, you know? And I think we use that word so lightly and loosely, and it's just like you can't call everybody like your friend, like, you know, because shoot, you would think that they won't do this or, you know, they won't do that, and then they end up doing this and that, and it just be like, oh damn, you're supposed to be my, you know, my homegirl or my homeboy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, so
What true colors can show. And oftentimes it's not about who we pick, it's about, you know, who we see from when we first meet them. But over time, people get comfortable and people start showing, you know, signs of themselves that's always been there. They just have to get comfortable enough with you to, you know, show you how they really are.
ability too, because sometimes that person could be showing us all along who they are, but it's like we're so caught up in like a false reality of what we think that they could be, or what we think, you know, I don't know, like how we think a person, or what we think a friend should be, or how we think a friend should act, and then that person is literally showing you that they're not that. And it's like we'll focus on, well, no, you know, people make mistakes, or no, maybe he's not like that, or maybe she's not like that. Well, no, that person is literally showing you all along, like they're like that. And then, you know, that's why I say it just goes on to the matter of showing and knowing, like, who you hang around with and who you are, because I feel like you attract what, you know, you are what you attract. So I feel like that's also, if you, I feel like if you are a family-oriented person, then you're gonna attract friends that is somewhat like family, you know. But if you're just like a person who's just a fly type of day, like, you know, oh, I just met this person, and yeah, he was cool and all that, but you're not gonna really just have those intimate reactions with people, like, you know. So I think that's the difference from really knowing and deciding if, you know, your friends are really your friends, because it's like, shit, if this person been through the ups and downs with me, like, you know, because people run when it get hard. And as a friend, I feel like I should be able to come to you with my problems, and not to overload them on you, but shit, just sometimes I don't even need advice. I just need somebody to listen to me. Just need to vent. Like, you know, I feel like you can tell when a person is your friend when they don't want nothing in return from you. Like, all they want to do is help you and help you grow and, you know, be better. Like, you know, I feel like those are really what friends for, and like to just help you experience life. Shit, it's a part of life that you experience with people, you know?
But when you use that word, you know, so freely, like, I get certain moments can, you know, make it seem like someone really genuinely, like, you know, fuck with you, maybe based off like a mutual friend, or moments that, you know, be like, dang, this seems like a cool dude. But sometimes it takes more than one encounter for you to realize, like, okay, yeah, you cool people. Like, sometimes, like, don't go based off the first impression. Go off the fifth impression. Go off the 10th impression. Like, just do what your gut tells you about that person. And follow your instincts type shit, you know?
Yes.
And then watch how they move, too, especially on social media. Because social media will snitch on them before they snitch on themselves about what type of person they are, you know?
And you just have to literally watch out for the signs. Like I said, them signs could have always been there from the jump. But we be so caught up on, you know, how we think a person is, or how we think a person, you know, should be, or whatever, and we just ignore them all.
Just like a relationship, peep them red flags.
Man, what?
A friendship and relationship
Same
can
thing.
go hand in hand.
Same thing.
You know what I mean? Well, maybe like, maybe like not same sex type shit, but you know,
You know what we're trying to say.
But you know, it's crazy how it's because of social media. We literally, that's our source of our news, or keeping up with other people, you know?
Keeping tabs and
keeping
stuff.
tabs on people. You know, sometimes it feels like people's birthdays roll around so fast where I could have sworn I wished them happy birthday just a couple months ago.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, you know, if it wasn't for social media, I would forget a lot of people's birthdays and probably be an asshole to a lot of people.
I mean, no, but yeah, because I'm not gonna lie.
Because you can't lie. When certain people you know should know your birthday and they don't wish you happy birthday,
That hits home. That hurt.
that kind of a little salty. Like, damn, like,
Yeah.
like, You checking your DM and you see them watching your story, but they're not gonna say nothing. Like I get, we just skip through stories sometimes.
We do, but you seen that. You seen these people wishing me a happy birthday. You see it was my birthday.
You
so
seen it was my birthday.
It only take 30 seconds to type happy birthday. Probably less than that.
Probably less than that. To be honest, like me personally, if you're a stranger and I don't know you, I'ma still wish you happy birthday.
It's just kind-hearted, like. You will want, because I would want somebody else to wish me a happy birthday. Like, damn, that's my special day.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, even if I don't know you, shit, happy birthday, wish you many more, like, But I'm not gonna lie, I got a question. Are you that type of person that if you peep that somebody didn't wish you a happy birthday and they're like a close friend of yours, are you petty enough to when their birthday come around, you don't, wish them a happy birthday too? Or do you still, just say, forget it and wish them a happy birthday?
Am that petty. If you don't wish me a happy birthday,
you're not getting one from me.
and your birthday roll around, you're not getting a happy birthday from me.
Nope.
Now, if you post something, I'ma like it. But a like ain't telling nobody happy birthday.
Surely not. Back to that, like social media, I really do feel like social media kind of helps us stay in the loop of things. Like, just even like that, like the example with the birthdays. Like, if it wasn't for social media sometimes, shoot, we probably wouldn't know half the shit about a person, because some people do live their life through social media. So it's kind of like a love-hate relationship,
exactly.
kind of.
But it's from our perspective.
Yeah.
You know, we look at social media from our perspective, like a couple or our news outlet. We just see what we see, and we assume that that's what it is.
No, that's really a good thing, because it's like we never know what people like really go through in real life, and it's like they can put on this facade for social media, but it's like just like how you said, shit, this person could have had a car wreck before, but he still or she still got up and decided to look her best and put on her best fit or his best fit and put on their best face and just try to make it seem like okay when it's really not. But I think that's just the human thing of trying not to focus on like a negative thing, like
Exactly.
So I like how you put that though.
And,
like
since it is Thanksgiving, I think the one thing I could be thankful for is just being human.
Yes, insane.
Like, insane. Like even if, say for example, you may think you have this going on, that going on behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, you're sane. Like we all go through our moments behind the scenes. We may punch on the wall, or we may, be in our cars just yelling at the top of our lungs, thinking that life is really finna end. But at the end of the day, like you could be in worse situations type shit.
Yes, but like how you said, it's all about our perspective and how we see things. So it just depends on if we're gonna let that negative thing make us or change us. And what I mean by that is like, okay, if whatever this negative thing that happened or this challenging thing that happened, am I gonna literally sit in it and, let it overtake my emotions, or am I going to get up and, still push forward and still, just still try to make it through the day, just still try to, be human and be sane about it, like, so I feel that.
What Dory say off of Finding Nemo?
Just keep swimming, like you have to though, like no matter what, you literally have to, because
even if you can't swim, keep swimming.
Well, you can't tell them that, because then they might end up drowning if they can't swim.
That's what God is for.
You're right. You know what? I like that answer. You're right. Believe in God, okay, y'all, and pray. Praying is like, I feel like that's one of the best things that you can do when you don't know what else to do.
If you don't know what else to do, talk to God. But even if you feel like God isn't there, sometimes through our own friends and through our own people, family, God
can speak
is
to
speaking
them.
through them,
I don't care what people think. Like, I have to have those moments with myself to build myself up and to, just keep swimming sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do it all the time. I'm not afraid to say it. Like, I talk to myself. I feel like if you don't talk to yourself, something is wrong. Like, I feel like, shoot, at the end of the day, all you have is yourself and God. But, like, at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. So you have to be content and love yourself enough to know that if all else fails, shit, I got me, and I know that I can keep going and keep striving for better. Like, you know, so.
Life, don't think that you failed. Think that it's not too late for me to do what I got to do. Some people think it's too late by the age of 40. First of all, if you're 40, you're still young.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
50 even too.
That gray hair you got, that's just decoration. Life is literally too short to think small. You gotta think about the bigger picture. The bigger picture starts with getting out of whatever situation you're in. Even if you feel like there's no escape, there's the lottery. There's other avenues you can take. And you may think the lottery, bro. That 1 in a million chance could be you being that 1 in a million.
And it's a chance. You can't get caught up on like the possibility or like the chances. Like, you know, you have to literally be willing to take a risk. And, you know, I feel like if you don't take a risk, then you're really not going to excel, because if you don't take a risk, how are you going to know if you know, are really good at something, or if that's something that you like to do, or, you know, so you got to like try, and you can't be scared to start over. And just like how you said, it's never too late to do anything. Like, for an example, my coworker was telling me that she wanted to get her ear pierced right here, and she was almost 40. And I told her, if you want to do it. That's your body. That's going to be your appearance. If you feel like that's something that you want to do, forget what anybody else says. Don't let nobody else tell you, oh girl, you're too old for that. Oh girl, that won't look right. Oh well.
At the end of the day, do you, because yeah, people may have something to say, but at the end of the day, do you give a fuck?
Nope. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Do
if
you
do.
give a fuck?
Nope. Surely don't. I don't care.
You know what I mean?
I don't care.
So just remember that at the end of the day, bro, people don't care about how you look or what you do. They may have something to say, but it's just words. And what good is words gonna do to you?
But I'm not gonna lie, you know the saying when they be saying sticks and stones might hurt my bones, but words don't, so leave me alone. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda say that's kinda a lie. Because words sometimes can hurt though.
Yeah, they can.
Like,
let me disclaimer. I'm not gonna sit here and say that words aren't hurtful.
Yeah, true.
But you also have to be reminded, in the day, it's just a word. A word isn't gonna affect your income unless you let it affect your income.
True, I was just gonna say, unless you let it like hurt you, or you know, and then
I mean? Just like you were telling me earlier, I either make that money or that money's gonna make me type shit. Like at the end of the day, like, I gotta make that money, otherwise it's gonna take me over. I'm gonna stress over it.
You have 100 others saying, keep going, this is great, this is funny, like, you know, I'm enjoying this. It's like we can't get caught up on that one person or those couple of people who have negative things to say about us. Fuck what they gotta say. Fuck them. Like, I'm such a big advocate for that. I do not care. Like, I don't even... even if somebody was to, you know, I'm open to everyone's opinions, but when it comes to a person's opinion being, like, if I view it negative, or if I feel like, you know, yeah, we can take constructive criticism, but if I feel like you're just, you know, being negative and trying to like bring it down, man, I hear you, but thank you for what you have to say, but I'm good. Like, you know, I know what I have. Like, and that's what I tell people. You have to know who you are. You have to know where you're going. Like with you in this podcast, you are doing your damn thing. Like, and you have to keep going. Just like how you told me on mine, that if you don't keep going, you're gonna be blocked. Same fucking thing applies to you. If you don't fucking keep going, you're gonna get blocked. Wow. Yeah, wow. So yes, like, you have to keep going.
You can't use on words against me.
Yes, I can. And I just did. Mic drop.
Well, if I don't keep doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna get blocked. So.
Yeah. Y'all should encourage him to keep going, because this is great. This is what the world needs. Like, for real. They need to hear your voice. They need to hear, like, you know, how you think. They need to see your creativity, your ideas, and how you bring them to life. Oh my gosh, it's mind blowing, y'all. Like, it really is. I'm starstruck, and he don't even know it. Like, and I tell him all the time, dude, like, he has something for real, and I'm so ready for y'all to see this shit. I cannot stress this shit enough. I don't know how many times I said this shit today. Like, I can't wait for y'all to see it. Like, I'm so ready for it to blow up, Max. I'm ready for you to blow up, dog. Like, you gonna get this shit for real, dude.
Yeah,
Play a little violin music.
stay on your
True.
Q's and P's, and wow.
We out.